Congratulations, you just completed the budget portion of the course. Was that fun? For most individuals, it's not fun to budget and look at their monthly expenses contrasted with their income. But it is incredibly valuable. As we stated earlier in the course, we have to know your starting point in order to be able to draw the map and create the strategy to get you to your end point, where you'd like to reach. So through the analysis, what we try to do is paint a different picture, illustrate something to you that's going to be different from what you already know in your household budget. We want to give you these guidelines that are going to help show you where you may be ahead of the game or slightly behind based on a well-balanced and healthy budget. After this analysis, some of our clients have found that they're dedicating 50, 60, if not 70% of their take-home income to their housing. Okay, now that's just unsustainable because it doesn't leave room for food, okay? It doesn't leave room for transportation. It doesn't leave room for insurance. And of course, those emergencies which afflict us all. We can't get away from those emergencies. So what you want to have is a balanced budget. You don't want to spend more than 30 to 33% of your take-home on housing. Transportation, you don't want to go above 15%, or you certainly want to hover within that range. And that's going to include your insurance costs for the vehicle, and it's also going to include your fuel costs, not just the car payment. So did you find, are you ahead of schedule in some of these areas or behind? If you're ahead in some and spending less than we recommend, that can help you balance out the areas where you're slightly above. This is going to be valuable for you. Now, and we're also going to give you additional access to these budgeting tools to help you measure and monitor your progress. We'll talk more about that later in the course. But for now, what we want to do is in the next section is go over a number of money saving tips. We have over 70 different strategies that you can use to regain control of each one of these specific sections. So your housing, your groceries, your utilities, your discretionary spending, all of these areas, we're going to give you a lot of money saving tips to help you regain control of them. Let's get started right now.